Okay, I'm not one for internet fads, but there's this Dalgona coffee thing that's going around, and my wife wanted me to make one using Dalgona Matcha. So I'm gonna try. This is my first time. I'm gonna try making it, and then we'll see how this works. Okay, I've got what I need here. The ingredient and material is pretty simple. They ask for a mixer. I'm gonna cheat and use the stand mixer with the beater attachment. Quarter cup of sugar, matcha of course, an egg, and quarter cup of water. Kind of hard to see in there. All right, let's get this started. Okay, the reason why I have this bottle of sparkling water is not for what's inside, because it's an empty bottle. It's a plastic bottle. So this recipe calls for an egg white. So we'll have to separate the egg whites. So this is a little trick I learned. Okay. You got your egg. Squeeze a little bit of air out of the bottle. Put it up against the egg yolk and slowly suck it in. And boom, look at that. Perfectly separated egg white. The egg yolk is in there. I'm going to use that for an egg, or I don't know, hollandaise sauce or something. I don't know. All right. Next step is to whip it. All right. I've got the egg yolk. I'm going to put it into our mixer. And then we're going to turn this on and then beat it until it is frothy. And let's hopefully don't splash the camera here. Okay, as you can see, I've gotten the egg white, so it's nice and fluffy. Next step is to make the syrup. So essentially what the recipe calls for is an Italian type of meringue that's going to go on top of the matcha cup. Okay, now the next step is to simmer the water and the sugar until it's a syrupy consistency, so we can fold that into the egg whites, and where we're essentially making that meringue. Hello there, Mrs. All right, so we've got that simmer. Okay, Mama, we want to simmer. So simmer, low heat. All right, we're gonna pour the sugar in. All right, and cover that with a quarter cup of water. And the recipe calls not to mix it, which is odd because I usually mix it, but I guess they don't want to clump the sugar up. So we will let that simmer for a few minutes until it becomes a syrup. Okay, we've had the sugar and water simmering just for a little bit, few minutes, and you want it to get to a syrupy texture, but you don't want to let it sit too long or it's going to burn and caramelize. Okay, we've got our syrup ready, and then we're going to turn on the mixer here. Maybe a little bit lower speed where it'll splash the syrup all over the place. And then pour the syrup in slowly. Alright. We've got our syrup in there, and now we could crank up the speed on this thing and whip it up to some soft peaks. Okay, we've got a nice foamy meringue. We'll fold in the matcha. That's a tablespoon of this sweet matcha, sweetened with monk fruit. Okay, as you can see, the tablespoon of the sweet matcha did not quite
color it green, so we're gonna add a little bit more, this everyday matcha here. And then we'll see how that turns out. So we can get a nice, healthy matcha green color. So as you can see, we've got a nice cloudy matcha topping. So we'll take this and pour it on top of our glass of milk here. My wife wanted this one warm, so we warmed up a nice warm glass. And there is our final product.